gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We'll arriving at our destination shortly.
We're back, Mitch. Back for round 2 on this cold ass Monday right before Christmas, year of our Lord 2025. Welcome everybody to the latest episode of the AX3 show. My name is Greg. I'm gonna be your trusted internet pilot tonight as we embark on this endeavor, otherwise known as the Starship. Because the Starship, this thing takes no prisoners. This thing is for real. We flew this a couple of times in the past when it first came out from Blacksburg, but we haven't been in it since. And yeah, this thing is for real. Like, you could literally spend a long time doing the checklist. Now, I did build the checklist in Say Intentions for the AI, you know, so we can like go back and forth. I am not doing that tonight. This is way too long of a checklist for me to sit through that. I really don't want to sit through that tonight. Let me do, before I get into the airplane, let me do pull up Say Intentions at least. And I did build this earlier, so it should be in their system and ready to roll. Now, I did notice that the BMDG has released. It's released, but I do not believe that 4.5 stars after seeing some of the shit I've seen on this airplane so far. So I'm gonna give this a couple of days. I'm gonna think about this one for a minute, because to be honest, like, I'd rather take that 30 and put it towards like the Mad Dog 2020. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'd rather take it and put it towards the Mad Dog, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, let's get into this airplane. And I was waiting for that to come out, but I'm not sold on that thing just yet. All right, KE, come on, bitch. Why are we not working now? What's going on? The game crashed. What the fuck? What the fuck? All right, let's try it again. Wow, that's crazy, dude. Well, we might as well watch some shit about Jeremy Hambling in the meantime. While we're waiting.
Coffee and asking if this is catering.
Booth 48? How
Yes.
far in, like,
His AmFest shit was ridiculous, man. Like, I thought I was at the right spot of Kino Casino's show, but let me see.
That it's just as big.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get to it. Okay, very good. Yeah, he went to AmFest, and he was like, he was in the back, like all the way, like by the exit. Like, he wasn't in the arena. You know, they explain it. It's not like
sitting at the kiddie table, the low man on
right. It's not like going to like a VidCon or like a Trek convention, or you know, any of those type of conventions where like they have like the head, the VIPs, and then like the others, or like when you go to like Lollapalooza or another one of those festivals, how it's like main stage and side stage. This is like, it'd be like main stage and then Jeremy's like in the parking lot. Like, it's like not even close to. It's like people have to go out of their way to really try to find his booth. So I don't know why it says follow. I've already started following them, but oh, it's trying to get me to log in. That's why. Okay. Oh, good. The game's back up. All right, let's see what. Let's turn this off now and see if we can get this to work. Now, I did just update NVIDIA last night. I really hope that NVIDIA is not fucked like the new NVIDIA. Because the NVIDIA that was out prior to that, the one that launched on December 4th, that one was having issues with the simulator. Hold tight, folks. I'm bringing up auto FPS. Make sure that's up and running in the background. That did have an update come out today, which is very good. Good. All right, so that's good. All right, let's try this again. Like we shouldn't have issues. Oh, not KEYW. Now we have an interesting waypoint in our flight plan tonight. Now I know what this means, but I'm curious if other folks know what this means. I'll show you all in a minute. Let's load into the sim and then we'll. Okay. Now again, we do have chase plane set up here as well now. Hang on, let me get rid of this. I gotta get that changed. Is it the alternate button that's making me move? No, it's D. I thought I got rid of that. Okay, so that's all good now. Let me open up soundscapes real quick. Okay, so we can get rid of city. We have beach, forest, mountains, desert, rivers and lakes. No tropical rainforest. Small town's fine. Oh no, small town is okay. Farm sounds no. Antarctic. And tropical and airports. Okay, so that works. Yeah, man, this thing is amazing. This airplane. I love this thing. It's such a good airplane. All right, so let me, before we do anything, let me just pull our flight plan into here. Let's see how this waypoint pulls in here. Oh, good. It does have the waypoint in here. So we have this waypoint here, HST. Let me see if I can make this map bigger. So we have HST. What's it called? 170.023. Now, I don't know if I know exactly what that means, but I am 99.99% sure I do know what it means. I think that HST 170.023, I bet you that means the 170. Here's HST right here. I bet you the 170 is the radial. 170 is the radial, and I bet you 23 is the mileage. So I bet you that's what that means. And that's very cool that that's the waypoint that they chose. Now, this is a real world route, supposedly. You know, I plugged it into SimBrief and it said it was real world, so we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and bring up our checklist. And again, this checklist is massive. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of it is just checking shit, but what I'm going to do, actually, I'm probably going to... I'll leave YouTube chat up for now, I guess. All right. Even though nobody's chatting. All right. We do have our tablet. Let's see what our payload's supposed to be today, and we'll just set that now. Go to briefing plan. So that's all correct. All right. Payload. Are we in pounds? Yep, we are. All right, so fuel, we have 2222 of fuel. Currently we have 1893 gallons, so let's put a little more fuel in. Click each one of these one time. Okay, let's do the two inner tanks. So 737. All right, that's close enough. And then actual gear and shit, we have 5 passengers, so let's just set 3, 4, 5. That takes our takeoff weight right now at 13.4, and we are at 13.3 for takeoff. So let's just remove one of these passengers. And that looks close enough. We'll put in a little bit more weight for baggage. 13.347. There we go. All right, there we go. That's close enough. All right. Left engine's good. Right engine's good. The electrical page working yet? Nope. Cabin page does work. And if it, so it's really just the electrical page that's not working yet, really. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and well, let's bring up our checklist actually. All right, pre-flight checklist. Okay, park and brake. Let's see here. Pilot sub panel. So that's back here by pitch trim. That's overhead. Air shield. Control locks. Circuit breakers left, circuit breakers right. Boy, I think I'm just gonna turn off chat on YouTube for now for minutes and bring up the checklist on the tablet here. Alright, so pre-flight. Alright, so we have park and brake is set. Control locks, let's remove those. Alright, landing gear. Okay, landing gear is down. Didn't I set up a... Oh, you know what? That's what I wanted to set up now. Give me 1 second. That's what I wanted to set up. I knew there was a camera setting I wanted to do, but I wanted to get rid of something first. Hang on 1 second. Let me get rid of this. Oh, wrong device. Yeah, let's get rid of this. And let's get rid of this. And we're going to set this now for preferences, camera actions. A previous camera, we are going to now use that. And let's see here. Next view. Excellent. So that should work now. So if we do, because I don't want this panel open the whole time. I don't like the panel being open the whole time. If I go here, now I can go here, here, here. Excellent. All right, let's bring up the tab. I'd rather do the checklist on here so we're checking shit off, and that way I can keep an eye on things that I need to keep an eye on things for. Okay. Landing gear down. All right, battery. Battery's on the lower panel there. It's actually just quicker just to go down like this. It really is. All right, battery on. All right, pitch and roll. Make sure my trim is set properly, and no, it's not. Hang on 1 second. I have to change the axis of the trim. First. Okay, now when I swipe back, it goes back. Very good. Okay. So let's see here. Trim is all good. Fuel quantity is good. Oxygen is good. Air stair door annunciator. Door unlocked. All right, battery off. All right, wheel chocks. Let's remove those. Heater covers, engine cover, gear pins. Emergency exit. Okay, let's close the cabin door. Circuit breakers. All right, circuit breakers left. They all look good. Circuit breakers here all look good. They all look good. All right, outboard revisionary. Okay, we have normal, normal. 8 inches is good. Okay, alert. That all looks good. And let's look at the other one. Okay, very good. That all looks good. All right, park and brake is still set. All right, audio panels. Mic. Okay, static source normal. Source. Actually easier if I take those going. Static source normal. Oxygen supply system ready, so that's now on. Okay, oxygen mass test. Oxygen mass test. Ice protection. It's all off. Landing gear is down. Anti-skid switch is it's off right now. Does it need to be on? Anti-skid. Center revision area. Didn't we just... Oh no, we didn't look at center revision area. Which one was the center revisionary one again? I thought it was this up here, but I could be wrong. Let me just see what they... Yep, okay, that is what I thought. Okay, so normal. That all looks good. Turn disabled normal. Marker high. So that all looks good. All right, standby instruments on. Oh, you know, I want to connect to the GPU. Hang on one second. Sworn there was an option here. Yeah. Neural power. All right, what did it say? Standby instruments on. Forget where that button is. Been a while since I've been in this thing. Let me see here. Oh yeah, right here. That's right. God, I'm such a moron sometimes. All right, power levers idle. Prop levers full forward. Build cut off. Bleed air valves. Let me get rid of this thing too here. Yo, what up, Frank? How you doing, brother? Hey, man, we doing all right. We doing all right today. How you doing? This is the big ass checklist in this bitch here. All right, those are all off. Bleed temps. Okay, that battery on. Triple feed volts. Okay, we have a minimum of 25 center bus volts. 6. Okay, ECAS on. You know what? Let me turn on the external power while I'm doing this. I mean, I have it connected for a reason. All right, let's turn on ECAS. I sworn the ECAS was right over here somewhere. Oh, ECAS, where you hiding, bitch? I could have. I remember it's a button you have to flip. 1 second, I'll look. I don't want to click on the button for help just yet. I just want like 5 more seconds. I could have sworn it was down here by the power buttons. Yeah, here's ECAS right here. What I thought, ECAS. All right, firewall valve. Let's do that. Let's test this one. All right, push closed. Okay, extinguish comes on. Standby pumps on. Full pressure should come off. Standby pumps on. Okay, that's illuminated. Firewall push open. Extinguish goes out. Let's do the other one. Okay, that's good. We'll close that. That. Standby pumps off. That's all good. Fuel transfer message. Oh, transfer flow alternate. All right, so that comes on. Transfer flow off. Let's fix this here. There we go. Okay. That's all good. All right, avionics fail message is on. It's on page 2 actually. Oh no, it's on. Okay, should be on. Let's see here. Do we have to turn on? Oh, standby pumps off. All right. Oh, avionic air. That's right. Right here. That's on. Avionics alternate. Let's put that on. Now the blower's on, so that's good. Message goes away. All right, turn that off. Fuel quantity is good. That's good. Let's set our cabin lights. Master lights are on. External lights we'll put on our nav light for now. Alright, starting engine battery, external power. Okay, let's check our volts. We have a minimum of 20, that's good. Okay, prop levers, they need to be a feather. Okay, EICS pilot and co-pilot off. Okay, that's good. Left and right generators are closed, batteries on. External power is connected. Exterior volts is 28, so that's good. ECAS on. All right, right ignition on. That's left. Sorry. Okay, let's turn it off for now. Okay. Condition lever. Oil pressure looks okay. Start her off. Right condition lever. Run 65%. Alright, left ignition on. Hey, what's up, man? What's up on kick? How you doing? Alright, let's do this one on. Alright, external power off. Right and left generators on. Okay, gen ties are normal. It did want us to check the voltage, so we can do that now. Check the voltage. Left. Okay, right. Okay. That's extinguished. Alright, let's move our prop levers all the way forward now. Alright, so that's done. Get rid of external power. Pilot and co-pilot avionics. Yeah, let's do that. Contact the tower. Get our flight set. We also have to probably put in the disk the discs to update the navigation because it hasn't been done in a long time. Just see what this system says here. This is a pretty intricate little system we have here. Hey, what's up, Captain? What's happening, dude? Sorry, it's a little tough to see the chat. A little tough to see the chat. My son's using my laptop right now. Okay, initialize system. Yeah, database has expired. All right, so let's grab the disk and throw this big old floppy disk in. I don't remember if it's this one. Signals, stations, and frequencies. All right, well, we might as... That's not the right one. This is the one right here we need to do. All right, let's put our disk in. Should just go right in. There we go. We actually had to feed the motherfucker in. Power break. Hang on, what happened to our avionics? Avionics. Oh, it might be getting too warm. Alright, looks like the generators are working again. There we go. If it gets too warm, the avionics, it'll shut them down. Oh, left ignition is still on as well. Okay. Let's see here, initialize system, update database. I wonder if it'll let us put the waypoint in the way it's on our flight plan. I don't think it'll allow us to do a radial / distance from a VOR station. We'll see though. Oh yeah, and we have the checklist here too. I could probably get rid of it off of here now. That's right, I forgot we have the checklist here. Normal preparation. And we are doing we'll do before takeoff full. That's what we're... Oh, is that what we're doing now? Hang on. I want to do that one. Alright, continue. Okay. Let's see here, before taxi. Pre-flight checks. We're starting engines. Okay. No, here, this is the one we're doing here before taxi. Okay. So that's in, that's done, that's done, that's... Okay. So let's go ahead and... Let me make sure that's correct, or at least correctish. I know this is not going to be 100% accurate, but it's okay. I just want to see if it's roughly the same. Yep. Roughly the same. Okay, let's put our flight plan in. Let's go flight plan. So we are doing, let's see here for... KEYW. Let's see here. All right, and then we are doing, what is our first waypoint here? flight planner we have in, all right, Carnu, CARNU. I think we can enter route, or yeah, okay, waypoint. We should be able just to put the next waypoint. All right, CARNU. Enter. All right, let's see if it'll put it, if it'll let us do this HST 170023. Let's see. I don't think it's going to allow us to do it. Let's see here, HST. Where the fuck? Oh, there's H. I'm like sitting there like looking for the letter H. I'm like, where the hell did it go? All right, HST 170. Yeah, it won't let us put it in. Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't think it would let us do a radial and distance from there. All right, so then our next one is SANS, SANNS. So let's just clear this out. Okay. Enter. And then we just have our airport at this point. MYNN. Flight plan. Okay, so there's our flight plan. All right, let's see here. Nav. System control. Okay, I want auto leg. That way it changes it automatically. We want FMS. If you don't want to use the FMS and you want to use the Garmin system that we have, I believe it's pedestal. Yeah, right back here. You can use this one here if you want to. And now if you're going to use this one for the flight plan, then you have to choose GNS. But we should have good. Oh, we really don't. Oh, there we go. There's some signal integrity. All right, while that's doing its thing, we have the lights on. Cabin lights, no smoking, and seatbelts. I don't think there is a seatbelt sign, is there? I stand corrected. All right, pilot and co-pilot instruments are both working. Move our flaps back and forward. I love the sweeping action on this airplane. So dope. I never knew a real airplane other than the F-14 did shit like this. Like, I was like, I just thought that was stuff you saw in Hollywood. Like, that shit doesn't exist in real life. Come on, man. Alright. Let's bring these back all the way. Alright, message is extinguished. Everything except for feathering and blower on CDU is fine. Radar, standby. And let's check the brakes. Okay, brakes work. Checklist is complete. Now, see, here's the thing. Like, we have. Let me go back. We have very cool. All right. HSI radar flight plan. Okay. So we have. I don't even know what I was getting ready to say. Oh, yeah, the checklist. So we have a... I don't really want to do the long version. Like, if we do this one, there's 101 things to check. I'd assume just kill myself at this point. Like, I mean, like, do we need to do 101? I'm sure there is in real life. And we can go through it. I mean, a lot of it's pretty quick. But the abbreviated one's only 14. That one I like more. So we're going to do the abbreviated one. Maybe another day we'll go through all the checklist. Because a lot of it is testing. A lot of the test is testing these features here. Right? And then also activating a lot of features and making sure that the ampage and all that is okay. Part of the reason I don't want to do the whole checklist at this point is because we do not have access to an electronics page yet. Now, if we had access to electronics page, maybe I would, you know, maybe I'd want to do it, but yeah, we don't have options that for yet. They still haven't figured a way to incorporate that with 2024 yet. So, okay, let's contact who we need to contact and get our clearance from clearance. Oh yeah, see, here's our checklist right here. I put all this into say intentions, so maybe one of these days I'll do another flight with this plane and we'll do the AI checklist. Like, it's like having a co-pilot sitting right next to you. It reads off the shit and you give the answer, and hey man, it's pretty dope. Okay, so let's go ahead and contact the tower and get out of here. We have, let's see here, ATIS is 119,695. Oh, I gotta turn it on in OBS. Hang on a second.
V9er. Wind 060 at 10 gusting 22. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 23. Dew point 18. Altimeter 3018. Density altitude 700 feet. Military aircraft operations ongoing in the vicinity, expect increased activity. Advise on initial contact, you have information Foxtrot. Key West International Airport.
Alright, so we have information Foxtrot.
2353 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 9er. Wind 060 at 10 gusting 22. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 23. Dew point 18. Altimeter 3018.
Maybe this airplane is not ready for 2024 yet.
Military aircraft operations ongoing in the vicinity, expect increased activity.
Are the engines still on?
Initial contact, you have information.
No, the engines are not on anymore. That is very strange. Alright, well, let's put the engines back on.
Information Foxtrot. 2353.
Give me a second, let me mute say intentions. I don't think I've experienced that before, where the airplane shuts down like that. The engine's damaged. I wonder how the engine got damaged. Let's repair it again. Yeah, engine 1's okay. Man, I hope I don't have to enter the flight plan again. If we do, we'll just enter it as we're flying. Generator inoperable. Oh, that's because I still have the starter on there. Alright, that should be okay now. Hopefully, we don't need to do... Son of a bitch! Oh, wait, that's route library. Oh, sweet. Sweet baby Jesus! It's still on there. Alright, let's go ahead and contact the tower and get out of here. Alright, so we have clearance. Oh, we're in beta raid. Alright, let me fix that. That could have been why it went off. Beta range usually is used for taxiing, but that could be why it went off. Okay. Do we have... Yeah, we do have clearance in there. All right. Key West clearance, star 5220 Golf requesting IFR clearance to Nassau Wave Information Foxtrot.
Clearance on request, you're number 1. Information Foxtrot is correct. Cleared to Nassau. After departure, fly radar vectors car new, then as filed. Departure runway 9er. Initial count to 3000. Departure on 124.025, squawk 6412.
Clear to Nassau after departure, fly radar vectors to car new, then as filed. Departure runway 9, initial climb to 3000, departure on 124.025, squawk 6412, Papa 5220 Golf. Alright, so... Alright, so let's make sure, so we have 6442 on there. Let's go ahead and make sure our... let's see. That's still okay. There we go. Alright, let's close this out and finish our checklist. Before taxi we did. Alright, abbreviated, enunciator. So let's get, let's check all this and then we'll push back. Alright, enunciators, push to test. Where is your enunciator test button at? Hate cheating, but let's see here. Oh, that's not the test button. Alright, whatever. Alright, surface de-ice, we don't need to worry about that. Pressurization, 1000 and above. Turn the rate knob to... lowers. I loosen something here? I don't see the knob to adjust. All right, that's temperature and that's blowers. Where the hell is the rate knob? Oh, it's right. I mean, it's right in front of me. I knew there was a knob in here for altitude. All right, y'all didn't know where it was either. Y'all didn't know where it was at either. All right, manual cabin. That's fine. Avionics, set and check, autopilot. Alright, let's engage the autopilot. do this test that they have here. Autopilot disconnect. Flight controls, auto feather arm, we'll do that. And we haven't done the we haven't done pressure thing. Let me see what the pressure is, and then we'll back up out of here. $30.19. So we got 30.19. Everything looks good there. All right, let's do slew mode. All right, and we are connected to ground. Let's see here. Departure 2425. Okay. U.S. departure, Papa 220 Golf requesting taxi clearance runway 09.
Papa 20 Golf, contact ground for taxi clearance.
21.9. Definitely easier to do it on here. 121. U.S. ground, Papa 220 Golf requesting taxi clearance runway 09.
Papa 20 Golf, runway 9 and taxi via Alpha 3, Alpha 1.
Copy that. Taxi via Alpha 3, Alpha 1, Papa 220 Golf. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here finally. These black square airplanes, they usually take a while to get out of. Get out of here. All right, so we did all that before takeoff. So really, let's just look at the before takeoff final. Okay, that's out. Put departure in here. Taxi lights on. The low strobe is what you use on the ground, from what they said. When I say they, I mean the people that made this airplane. Hopefully we don't pick up too much debris from the ground. Damage our engines. Shit. We did pick up damage. Fuck. Well, I'm not fixing this one this time. We'll leave it being. And I need to make sure we have real weather on. I don't know why the weather clouds haven't been populating. Seems like, alright, so we do have live weather on. Let me just check auto FPS real quick. Sometimes I need to switch that from like VFR to IFR and back and forth. Alright, we got VRAM plus. Well, maybe that is the real. Because I got GPU-Z going. Alright, we're okay. We're in VFR mode, that's fine. Wait, did it say that I had a active? Okay, my session is active. Put our flight director on. I realize now when I put the autopilot on earlier, I didn't actually put the autopilot on. The autopilot is back here. Trying not to speed too much. All that damage on the engines. Cool looking airplane. Yeah, I think before when I put the engines on, the beta mode, beta range, I think we were in beta and it wasn't generating enough power to power the aircraft. It's either that or I think the blower wasn't able to get air to the avionics and the avionics just shut down. But then again, if that was the case, that wouldn't have stopped the engines. Like, so maybe it was just beta range just wasn't generating enough power and the battery couldn't hack it. Kind of what I'm thinking. I'll have to do some research. Because according to Black Square, this thing is supposed to be like highly like responsive to like doing shit the wrong way. Like if you miss a step or something's like, you know, not right, like this airplane supposedly will like shut down like a real airplane would supposedly. And let me continue to lose weight. Fuck around and get my pilot's license. Watch out! Open skies, I'm coming, bitch. Take it down another 60 pounds and I'll be good. I've already lost 40. I got 60 more to go. Key West departure, Papa 220 Golf, holding short runway 09 for departure.
Papa 5220 Golf, Key West approach, hold short runway 09er. Contact tower for departure clearance.
Oh yeah, we got to do our checklist. Okay. So stall warning heat on. Keto. Okay, bleed air is both transponder on. C is ATCing. Annunciators are okay. Windshield heat low. Okay, generator load checks. That's going to take us a second to do that. This last thing, the pitch and roll and rudder and all that. But let's just make sure that the generator loads are okay. So we need to get this one, this roll trim to TO. The way to do that is on here, drag it to the side for a little bit. Almost there. There we go, that's good. And let's make sure this trim is good. All right, we are trimmed out. So for takeoff, brakes release, VR speeds. Okay, let me engine power setting, takeoff at sea level, prop RPM 1700. Okay, 1700, and then cruise climb, we're looking at 89% torque, 1600. Okay, very good. All right, let me leave this page up here. All right, let's put our flaps down for takeoff. Turn the pitot heat off since it's overheating. We need to put on our auto feather. Now we're all on the green. All right, and what did this motherfucker say to us? Hang on. Contact departure for clearance. Oh, contact tower. Key West Tower, Papa 220 Golf, holding short runway 09, ready for departure.
Papa 20 Golf, hold short runway 09er. Contact tower for departure clearance.
Isn't that who I just oh, and contact tower. There we go. Key West Tower, Papa 220 Golf, holding short runway 09, ready for departure.
Papa 5220 Golf, Key West Tower, runway 9er, wind 060 at 10, gusting 22. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
All right, let's go. One second, I just want to fix this here. Airspeed's alive. My whole Turtle B system was slipping as I... That's funny. I was pushing on the rudders and it was slipping.
Papa 5220 Golf, Key West Tower, contact departure on 124.025.
Contact departure 124.025, Papa 220 Golf. West departure, Papa 220 Golf, currently cruising, climbing through 3,000 feet, flight level 310.
Papa 5220 Golf, Key West departure, radar contact, turn right heading 040, vectors to car new, Venice filed.
Turn right heading 040, vectors to car new, then is filed, Papa 220 Golf. Alright, let me get our altitude situated here. We can at least start climbing.
Papa 20 Golf, direct car new, then is filed, please.
Alright, let's see here, we have IAS. Almost let go of yoke. Okay. Giving up control. And then for climb mode.
Papa 20 Golf, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb, maintain flight level 230, Papa 220 Golf. The torque should be at 72. RPM should be around 1600. I probably shouldn't have had the props full forward on takeoff, but that was the only way, even though they were redlining a little bit. Now that mode I just put the airplane in, that IAS prof, that's supposed to keep us at the recommended speed automatically during climb. All right, let's see what's next on. So that's all good. All dampener on, climb power 90%. Color sync. Display. All right, so I think we're good for our climb. Now it's time to watch the quarter pounder get slammed by Kino Casino, I think. That's part of our in-flight entertainment. Sir. Let's turn this light off for now, because adder simulator, not real life.
Papa 20 Golf, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb flight level 270, Papa 220 Golf.
Looks like we're soaring over the Florida Keys, and the closest spot of note is the Naval Air Station Key West, also known as Boca Chica Field. This base has been around since World War II and has played a huge role in training Navy pilots, so if you hear a sonic boom, it's probably just someone showing off. The base is famous for its role in anti-submarine warfare and as a training ground for Top Gun pilots. It's also a favorite spot for military aviation enthusiasts because you can often spot FA-18 Hornets taking off and landing. And here's something. The base is so close to the water that sometimes pilots joke about fishing from the runway.
Golf, climb and maintain flight level 310. Contact Miami Center on 132.2. Papa 5220 Golf, Miami Center. Good morning, Key West, altimeter 3012.
Who's sitting at Expedition Hall booth 48, which is basically a janitor's closet that he can't even fit every member of his staff in. And like Hannah Claire's, you'll see Hannah Claire's head's like out of the frame.
So good.
It's a total fucking disaster. But first, we have Jer arriving in Phoenix ahead of time to set everything up. This is the quarter. This is Jeremy from the quartering under actual lights, uncontrolled, outside of his studio. This is what he looks like. He is a full-on zombie, barely alive, shuffling and shambling around. Like, look at the gray in his beard.
Looks like the nearest spot of note is Sugarloaf Shores Airport. This little airstrip is a classic example of the many small airports that dot the Florida Keys. Built to serve the local community and visiting pilots, it's a favorite among those who love hopping between islands. The airport is surrounded by beautiful turquoise waters and mangroves, making it one of the more scenic places to land in Florida.
Normally, Jeremy is under orange lights and he cranks the saturation up massively to look like he has a tan, right? But once he's in this hotel room and he's under actual lighting that isn't cranked up on the sat. Look, okay, so there he is from the hotel. Bro, what is this? He's doing videos from the hotel room?
I'm just not really that interested in that right now. I'm at hundreds of
He's low energy.
At AmFest yesterday. What I'm here to do is meet people and
I guess what he did is when we made fun of him, because I posted this on Twitter, I guess he just went outside into the Arizona desert and laid in the parking lot until he got a tan. But if you bring it back, right,
there it is.
you can see clearly he's cranked the saturation up to give the appearance of a tan. But once he didn't have these lights and these like Logitech filters, this is what he really looks like, man. Like, this is Ghoul Max to fuck, dude.
Look,
and you can see all those eyes are so sunken in. The dark bags underneath, the lines in his face, the wrinkles, they're coming in big time. And the gray, like the pure white in his beard. Oh. He looks unwell. He looks really unwell. So here, that screenshot was taken from this live stream.
Okay.
From Quartering's hotel room, which was a grand total of 9 minutes long, was what we got for our live stream. And in it, Jer tells us about some of the struggles he's encountered getting set up at the event.
All right. Oh shit. Sorry. 1 second. Oh my god, this wig is fucking ripping my ear off.
We got Jeremy's jaundice eyes for a gifted sub.
And Andy's top boy for a sub. Big support. Thank you.
Let's go.
And Unbinding Mars 4. I don't know who you are, but welcome. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Holy shit. Big support today. Wow.
Well, I shot like a 30-minute live stream that I was just going to upload to you guys.
So Jared did a 30-minute live stream not realizing he wasn't live.
Stop!
And so now he's only going to do a 5-minute live stream for everybody. Because he was talking into his fucking camera not realizing he wasn't live. He felt it funny.
Yo!
So
it didn't
now
work.
you're gonna get a 10-minute, 5.
Now you're gonna get a 10 to 5-minute live stream.
How
heavens, no! Oh no! We'll never be able to survive now,
buddy. I like how he's
the brand eye bags here, like
I like how, by the way, he fucks up, and then he's like punishing his audience.
Now you're going to be punished. It's like, but what else do you have to do exactly in your hotel room? No one else is there.
Yeah.
You may as well just do the show that you planned. But
exactly.
no.
May as well. Also, do you not like see your chat's not moving at all? And go, wait, there's no one here.
Well, that's just a normal quartering stream, you see? So for him, he's like, okay, it's pretty typical. No one's here. You know, it's not at the scheduled time, so it makes sense that even fewer people are here than normal. Normally there's one or two, but now there's none. It took him a whole half hour to realize that he wasn't live. Oh.
10-minute, Jeremy screwed.
By the way, guys, I don't know, Ash, is this true? Does he wear this shirt throughout the whole conference? He's never changed his fucking shirt.
Is that true?
No, I swear to God, every clip I've seen is that shirt.
I haven't noticed that, but you might be right.
Well,
you might be right, buddy.
We'll keep our eye on it, okay? Everyone remember this shirt.
But I'm sorry, but I've got some stuff to talk about. So, like, I'm at MFS now. I had hoped to be all set up back in my hotel so I could do a regular news live stream today.
Right.
This didn't work out that way. Some of the stuff didn't work, so now I'm just sitting in a random conference room.
Wait, he's not even in his hotel room? He's in a random conference room?
Looks like the closest spot of note is Marathon International Airport. This airport is a bit of a gem in the Florida Keys, originally built in the 1940s as a military airstrip during World War II. After the war, it transitioned to civilian use and now serves as a gateway for both private pilots and commercial flights coming into the Keys. Marathon is known for its long runway, which is actually one of the longest in the Keys, making it a popular stop for larger aircraft. Pilots love it for the stunning approach over turquoise waters and the chance to spot dolphins or manatees from the air.
Let's keep going. This segment is going to blow all your mind. This is like the longest quartering segment we'll ever do.
Oh, yeah.
It's long.
Chairs that I had to pay $94 each to.
Listen to this.
The chairs.
So he had to pay $94 plus tax for each chair at the event. So this is like a total racket where when you go to these convention centers, they have like unionized workers and stuff like this, and they just start charging you an arm and a leg for everything there, including the fucking chairs. So they're hitting him
No,
up.
it's expensive.
Oh yeah, and Jer is just rattled by this because the grifter has become the grifted. They invited Jeremy to this event to nickel and dime him and bleed him dry of every last penny he has.
Did they invite him?
No. They did. They did. They gave him the booth for free.
Wait,
which
so
is
they
why he
invited him
went.
and made him pay for chairs.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
bullshit.
And there's all sorts of little
That's a
things
scam.
that they make you pay for. Yeah, it's a total fucking scam. Dude. Imagine you pay $10,000. Some people, I think, pay $15,000 for this booth, which is such a tiny little booth. And then they have the audacity to charge you a chair tax on top. Like,
That's
whoa, buddy.
That's actually fucking wild. I'm at the sticker right now, folks. It'll be called a quartering scam.
And we got Frank Booth for 10 subs. Let's go, let's go.
Wow, Booth. Get it? We're talking about Booth
You're
right
right.
now.
You're right. Look at Jer. He's tired, boss. He's tired. He's getting scammed for the chair fee, buddy.
Papa 5220 Golf Miami Center, expect to descend in about 20 minutes. Notify if you're ready to descend before that.
Those kicks
So
and
somebody
takes.
goes, well, why wouldn't you just take unused chairs? You don't understand. The security are like the Gestapo at this event, and they're just hassling and hounding Jer every few minutes over every little thing that he's doing and telling him that he's violating the egress and he's a fire hazard due to his weight and all of this shit. Like, it's Keno, buddy. It's Keno.
Oh.
And like they're just like enforcing the rules with like a whip. They're like, no, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay the chair fee, buddy.
Chair fee.
So, 5 chairs, 5 days, $500.
By the way, again, even if you're being scammed, right? If you're a
Have
millionaire,
no option. You just have to pay.
you eat the cost and move on. Because it's embarrassing.
So when he has to complain about it, it's like, dude, if you want to be like the big boys, do you really think Tucker Carlson's complaining about the chair fee? Do you think Russell Brand is complaining about the chair fee, or Crowder, or anyone else that's there that's a big name? No, they're not. You know, and they also have people to move their chairs for them. And what's funny is, Jer would actually have been able to hire employees to set up his booth and his audio equipment had he not for years had like 30 vanity employees doing all of his busy work that he should have just been doing himself. So now he has nobody and has to schlep all this equipment in himself and try and set it up, and it's a disaster. And everyone thinks he's doing catering at the event because he's shown up and he's moving chairs and he's setting up tables and he's got coffee. Yeah, no, that's what everyone thinks at the event. They all think that he's like the coffee caterer, and people are like telling him, hey, do you think you can set this up for me over here? Like, this is ridiculous.
Well, he's also not like everyone's in suits except for
Yes.
Jer.
Well, that's what's crazy to me is it's like, okay, you want to go to this event, you want to network, you want to pretend like you're a big shot and a big deal.
You need a suit.
Why are you? Yeah, you gotta be in a suit and a tie. And I know they make them in your size, bud. Like, I know they do.
Yeah.
There's no fucking excuse, Jer. There really isn't.
Buddy, you have to go to a barber before a proper one to do your beard and hair. You have to like look semi-decent.
Since there
You're
aren't
dressed
any
like a
major
fucking
landmarks right under us,
No,
let's talk
he
about the
looks like a
closest city,
fucking
Marathon,
bum.
Florida.
He really
Marathon
does.
stretches across
low-level
several
fucking
islands in the middle of the Florida Keys and is famous for its laid-back vibe and beautiful turquoise waters. The city was founded in the early 1900s, thanks to the construction of the Overseas Railroad, which was one of the most ambitious engineering feats of its time. Marathon is also home to the 7 Mile Bridge, which, when completed in 1912, was one of the longest bridges in the world. Aviation fans might appreciate that the area is a favorite for seaplane pilots, who often land in the calm waters around the
You know what's funny?
island.
We said to him, this is a bad idea. Just don't do it. Don't go. It's a waste of time, waste of money. And of course we're right, because the views, by the way, are worse than his regular show.
Well,
Yeah,
and he's
'cause
not
everyone's
really
watching
getting any
everyone else.
donations. Yeah, that's the problem. problem, and like the Wi-Fi is messed up,
Yep.
and it keeps cutting out.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a disaster. They would have been better off covering the conference from home. And then you think it's like, oh, well, they're going because they're getting access to all these guests. They're going to interview Steven Crowder. They're going to interview Ben Shapiro. There's going to be an interview with Erica Kirk. There's going to be an interview with Russell Brand. There's going to be... No. Their interview, just wait till you see the interviews. Like, these are the lowest level grifters that would go on anything to show. And they literally just go on for 10 minutes to show whatever their product is and then fuck off. And no one would ever care what they have to say. Like, these are not celebrities. These are not in-demand people. One guy is like, works for the agriculture department in Colorado. This is the caliber of guests that they're getting.
Flake and I were watching this yesterday, right? And then I'm like, what's happening? I don't even know what was happening. It was so boring. Me and Flake started talking about other shit because it was just like,
Oh my God.
Like, it's actually the most crazy boring people you could ever have on the
I
show.
don't know about.
Yes.
It's just bad. One, make sure if you're
Bad.
seeing this on the homepage and you click through to my channel and you follow me and you download the app and you update it.
Upload it.
You upload it! Okay, this is the state of the booth.
Oh
Ladies
my
and gentlemen,
Lord.
this booth costs $10,000 plus the $15,000 that they raised from the benefactors, and this is what you get. Hannah Claire's face is half cut off. They're like shoulder to shoulder, like breathing all over each other. The background that allegedly cost $2,000 looks like total fucking shit. The logo is so ugly. Like the branding, like this is the branding of like every hipster craft beer or like sandwich place or like razor company. Like Quartering's idea yes, like Quartering's idea that is a good logo that's unique is ridiculous. By the way, it doesn't even say Quartering on it or Quarter Cast or anything, and it's untaught. It's not properly secured. Like people are just supposed to know because there's a beard that it's the Quartering show.
And it's wavy. It's not even flat. And look, there's like a big black space here.
Like how could it go this poorly? And then he spent hundreds of dollars for the mics to have that on the bottom.
Yeah, this.
Which you can barely even notice or tell what it is. It's almost illegible on the bottom of the fucking mics, okay? And then, like, when we hit play here, understand that I have boosted this audio as high as it can possibly go.
Yeah.
You will barely still be able to hear it, okay? And it is actually completely inaudible in the original version. Like, in the original version, this audio, you can't hear what they're saying for at least the first 10 minutes. And then after, when Jer finally hears from chat, he cranks it all the fucking way. And then and it's shit. And then I cranked it all the way up from there, and then you can kind of hear it. But the problem is the mics were set up in such a scuffed, ramshackle fashion that they're popping, they're peaking, they're crackling, wind is blowing in it all the time. It's picking up background noise because they're in like the busiest part of the convention center.
Are they outside?
Yes. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I really don't know. The guys will hear it.
He cranked it probably so high that you could hear people breathing into the mic. So it's like,
Oh,
I mean, I think.
so this is 15 decibels higher than the
already 2 seconds in, look in Hannah Claire's eyes. She knows her career is over. She knows that this is a humiliation that none of the people involved are ever going to live down. Look at Melanie Mack and Quartering are looking at the state of the tech and realizing that they're fucked. Realizing that this is a total nightmare disaster.
even crazier. He said that Meta PCs ghosted him, but he still printed out the Meta PC label for the back of the laptop.
So, Meta PCs apparently distributed to Jeremy thousands of mouse pads. And so they're now, their jobs are to hand out mouse pads and coffee to everyone walking by. Yes. So they have Meta PC. So just understand, okay? They are just completely crammed in to this really tiny space in the corner back of this hall. Okay? And they have in front of them, people are constantly walking past and interrupting the show to either get coffee or mouse pads, because there's a sign up that says free coffee and mouse pads that Jeremy made with printer paper and a black Sharpie. I'm not kidding. And everybody's just like talking and super loud. No, he has boxes of mouse pads.
What is the mouse pad? What is the mouse pad for real? Is it like
I didn't see it. Like, they never even showed it to us yet. Unless they showed it today.
We are,
Is this it?
yeah, we're doing something.
The gang all here in person, live?
Yeah, I think, let's see if I can find our yeah.
So this is
great
the opening. Already Melanie Mac is on her phone. It's super low energy, and if you watch the raw of this, which I encourage you, honestly, guys, in your own time to understand how bad this is.
It's crazy.
You know what? Maybe we should go to the raw version just so you guys can understand how it sounds without it being boosted. Some people are saying they can't hear it. If you're not listening on headphones, you won't be able to hear jack fucking shit. It's the quarter cast on Rumble.
Okay, I'm gonna lower you to from 100 to like 55%.
Flown across the country for this.
Okay.
It's the biggest conservative gathering of the year in the fucking world. They spent $15,000 of the fans' money. Okay, and this is what you get. This is the show that you receive.
Okay, tell me if this is better, folks.
Who in here?
I mean, I think
Okay, I should be loud enough, right, guys?
Okay, no, but I want people
Yeah, no,
to hear.
I'm
Go.
making sure
Yeah,
this was
okay.
Yeah? Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's better.
All right, so I fixed that. Now let's head over to Rumble. Let's go to the quartering.
Okay, here we go. And then to live.
It was this.
Go to live. Just go to the live
And
tab.
it's with him with here, right?
And then go to the first one on
This one right
Thursday.
here, right?
Yes, that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here is the. What the? No.
I think we are.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, we're doing something.
The gang all here in person, live?
Max.
Yeah, I think let's see if I can find our
And then your version.
Is this it?
Jesus Christ.
It was literally, unless you were listening through headphones, completely inaudible. And even with headphones, it was so fucking quiet.
Wait,
audio-
hang on. Alpaca Lab says it's not bad. I got it boosted on the desktop audio source here in my OBS. Here, you know what? Fine.
It's
Let
like,
me remove
listen.
the boost. Properties.
It's, yeah.
Watch. I'm gonna remove the boost. Okay. Filters. I got a 14 upgrade on decibels here. I'm gonna put it on 0. Okay. And I have to fix it after. It's on 0. Now listen to this. Okay. Here you go. Without my boost.
I mean, I think we are. Yeah,
What?
Gang all here?
Oh, guys, is that great?
yeah.
That's the audio.
The mics are clearly set up. Like, clearly set up.
Yeah.
You can barely hear them even when they're directly talking into it. It's just a total disaster from an audio-visual
Yeah.
perspective. And somehow, guys, as the show goes on throughout the day, it gets worse. It's actually technically better here during this first stream than the second stream. Because what ends up happening is by the second stream, more people get to the conference and start using the Wi-Fi. So then the Wi-Fi craps out and everything starts glitching out and freezing. And it's like, look at Mel. Mel's sad. Mel's like, this isn't Jeff Keighley. This isn't the Game Awards. This isn't what I'm used to.
She was supposed to be the Sydney Watson. You know the girl
Yes.
who opened the Game Wars. Mel was the original Sidney Watson until
But
they...
notice how Jer has positioned Melanie to be right next to him so he can perv on her more effectively.
No, it should be like him beside Luke.
You'd think, right? You'd
know?
think you'd have him and Luke on one side and Hannah and Mel on the other side. You know?
How many times do you think quartering a sniffed Mel scenes?
Quartering, oh, guaranteed. He was like sniffing constantly over at Melanie Mac, which, by the way, Melanie, you're at a conservative conference. Now, I get it's TPUSA and they have all these like conservative thoughts, but did you think maybe to cover up the sleeve of tattoos on you, maybe it's not a good look to just have like sleeves of tattoos and a choker on at a supposed traditional conservative conference?
Well, I'm sure
I don't know.
everyone loved the professional, unvaxxed, but still autistic shirt that Luke's wearing.
Oh yeah, super professional there, Luke.
Hannah is the only one who knows where she is.
Yeah, this is like her dream. It's her dream to be here. In the circus, the clown car is just rude. I still see how crammed in they are. And then the security is gonna come by and cram them in even.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're doing something.
The gang all here in
Yeah.
person, live?
Yeah, I think, let's see if I can find our,
Oh,
Our-
I needed one more.
yeah.
Hannah's just like looking
Yeah, we gotta
around.
pull up chat.
Dude. Like,
You know,
she's
we're gonna
like,
have
what the
some
fuck is going on? Is this
interruptions.
really the
They're all on
show?
their phones.
Is
While we're
that
live,
really the
that's okay.
show? Like, you travel thousands of miles to be together in person and you're on your phone.
Papa
And then
20 Golf,
Luke,
when
the
you're ready to
autistic
begin your
spur
descent,
that he
flight
is,
level
his tongue is
220.
out of his mouth like a cow in the fucking kennel or whatever. Like, what are we doing here? Exactly, guys.
Only you knew how bad things were. Look at this. God damn.
Well, where we are and what we're doing?
Yeah.
By the way,
Is it
Melanie looks so much older now that she's outside of the
No
controlled
filter?
lighting and filters of her
Papa
stuff
20
that she
Golf,
bought.
descend flight level 220.
Dude. Like, whoa. No filter alert.
Welcome to Quartercast at AmFest live and actually in person for the very first time.
Hannah's trying to be a broadcaster. Hannah's
all the
she's gonna put her team on her back. She's like, look, I can't let this crash and burn like this. I'm gonna try and solo
Papa
this
20
entire
Golf, descend
thing.
flight level 110.
All right, let's start broadcasting. We're here at AmFest. Like, figure it out.
Quartering. She's like, and by the way, there's one of the interviews. I'm sure you saw one of the interviews. Where literally Quartering is just nodding as a guy and he's just waiting. And then Hannah's like, so tell us about, and I'm like,
I didn't keep in much interview footage. You're gonna have to take our word for it. But Hannah literally asks almost every question and follow up during the interviews, and no one else, Val or Jer, are engaged with what's going on at all.
at all, dude. It was
And
really
it was
close.
Hannah Claire. Hannah Claire booked every guest and interviewed every guest, and that no one else did shit.
All right, here we go.
Together, except for me, Luke, and Jeremy, who've all met in person before.
Yes, we are live in person.
Melanie's a hologram. She's not real.
They
She's
look
not
real
really
happy.
You guys should feel really honored she joined us. Here we go.
Yeah.
He's not real, guys. All the boys out there. I'm sorry. He's not real. She's a
Before we
hologram.
admit she's AI generated.
I'm actually a dude wearing a Wolverine suit, and yeah.
We will
Yeah.
be
Oh, how did you
I
live like
just
8
left this in. I just left this in like unedited the first like minute and 30 seconds of this because it's like so tense and awkward, and these people have no chemistry at all. They're the oddest group of people. Like this group of people would never come together organically in real life in a million years, would they?
Yeah, it's like
Like,
Breakfast
you-
Club, you know? They're in the tent,
No,
they're all
isn't
from
it?
separate
No.
worlds.
Like
You
you
know.
got Jeremy, who's just this like 400-pound like consumer man-child soy boy who watches every Disney show and plays with Legos. Then you've got Hannah Claire Primolo, son of a notorious like alt-right author and commentator. You know, then you've got Luke, like this weird spurgy libertarian guy. Then you've got Melanie Mack, who's just a total slut whore, who's coasted her entire life off of sleeping with men for opportunities, you know? And then you've just got these 4 people that would never meet up under any other circumstances, like awkwardly hanging out, strange.
This is like or people at a bus stop and they're just like small talking, right? It's like very odd.
You wouldn't think in a million years this is a show that runs every day and they talk to each other every day, and like you just wouldn't.
Well, in fact, I would even argue that I wish this didn't happen.
Oh no,
you know what I mean?
I think it's keynote.
No, I just mean for us it's amazing. I mean for the world it's terrible.
Buying appendages later, finding out
That seems
what's
personal.
there and
I
what's
don't
not
want to hear
there.
about this at all.
We will confirm.
Like, look at how uncomfortable Hannah Claire is. Luke's just a total bumbling spurg, just like so socially awkward and inept. And Hannah's like, I don't want to hear about this at all. Like, why is this happening to me?
Yeah. No, it's my favorite segment too. The quarterly segments are my favorite now officially. Definitely.
We will be able to find out. I'll tell all the boys.
All right, so people are saying the audio's quiet. I'm upping it now.
Hannah's like, this is a disaster.
What
Look at Jared. Whoa, buddy. Did somebody, like, did he join the Black Eye Club? Like, did he get hit by Jake Paul in the eye or Anthony Joshua? Like, what happened there, dude?
Papa 20 Golf, contact Nassau approach on 121.0. Papa 5220 Golf, Nassau approach identified. Good morning. Expect the RNAV runway 10 approach into Nassau. 5220 Golf, Nassau approach, descend and maintain flight level 077. Turn left heading 090 vectors for the RNAV runway 10 approach. Altimeter 1020. Papa 5220 Golf, Nassau approach, descend and maintain flight level 060. I've got you on my scope and I'll descend you further shortly. Stay on the arrival. Papa 20 Golf, 19er miles from Molee. Turn left heading 070, descend altitude 1600 feet until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 10 approach. Papa 20 Golf, contact Nassau Tower on 119.5.
Papa 5220 Golf, Nassau Tower, roger, continue RNAV 10 approach.
miles for landing, bro.
Papa 20 Golf, wind 080 at 14. Runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Papa 5220 Golf.